The July 2026 update for Power BI is here with improvements across reporting, modeling, mobile, and embedded analytics. But before we get into all of the great Microsoft Power BI updates, I'd love for you to consider joining us at the Microsoft Fabric and SQL Community Conference going on in Barcelona in September 2026. You can scan the QR code on the screen to learn more and register. It's a great opportunity to learn new things, connect with the community, and soak in all of that Fabric and SQL knowledge. Register with the code FABCMTY200 or SQL CMTY200 to save €200 off of your registration. We hope to see you there. Now, moving on, I've got another QR code for you. You can scan this to go directly to the July 2026 Power BI update blog for all of the details that I'm going to be talking about, and also to get links to official documentation. In this video, we're going to cover highlights and then jump into amazing demos. I'm Adam Saxton. This is the Microsoft Power BI update for July 2026. Let's begin. Let's start with reporting. Modern visual defaults continue to expand with a new customized current theme experience. You can now apply report-wide formatting, colors, and styling from a single location, helping keep reports consistent without adjusting visuals one at a time. Amazing. Another highly requested feature is now generally available: conditional formatting for line charts and visuals with legends. This makes it easier to apply consistent data-driven colors across your reports. And if you've ever struggled with reports that have dozens of pages, you'll appreciate the new page tab navigation improvements, which make reordering and navigating report pages even easier. On the modeling side, model options are now available directly in the Power BI service. That's right, in the web portal itself. This brings more semantic modeling capabilities to the web, allowing you to manage settings like relationships, time intelligence, import options, and direct query behavior without returning to Power BI desktop, for all you Mac lovers out there, and others that just want to stay in the web. For mobile users, org app audiences are now available in the Power BI mobile app. This gives users a tailored app experience based on their assigned audiences, helping them quickly find the content most relevant to their role while on the go. We've also improved the Power BI embedding experience in SharePoint Online. Instead of pasting a URL, you can now browse available workspaces and reports directly from SharePoint. You can also embed individual visuals, giving you more flexibility when sharing insights. Finally, there are a couple of important platform updates to be aware of. Downloading a Power BI desktop file, or PBIX, from a semantic model now returns the dataset only. If you need the report and the dataset together, you'll need to download the report itself. And starting in October 2026, users on old versions of Power BI Desktop will need to update to continue saving and sharing content through OneDrive and SharePoint. And so if you're in an organization that's not on the current Power BI desktop, and they may not be for a little bit, please go talk to your IT organization to make them aware of this, that it may block some of your capabilities. That's a quick look at what's new this month. Now let's jump into the demos and see these features in action.
The Modern Visual Default preview this month brings exciting changes in how you can format your report right in Power BI Desktop. Previously, you could make changes across your whole report if you went to that customized current theme, but now we're making it even easier. Now we're bringing that same functionality and more to the formatting pane. So when you have no visuals selected, you'll see this option, and now you can change your data colors across your report. You can change the structural colors, you can change the sentiment colors, and divergent colors. So divergent colors are often used by default in conditional formatting. So now I can make a change once here and impact all the visuals that may be utilizing those divergent colors across your report. Not only can we do individual color changes, we're also introducing the idea of a color palette. So these are kind of preset color palettes that we had available to you as a custom theme before, but now you can actually just apply the colors only to your report and then continue to make other customizations across the report. We also have some text classes that can be modified across the report and visual properties, including some additional ones that we didn't have before in the dialog. Here we can set the rounded corners across the whole report, increase its width, change its color. And again, it's not happening just for this page. It's happening for all pages across your report. So you can come in, make these changes, still be in the context of that change, and go check out what this change has done to all the pages in the report. Header icons, previously only customizable visual by visual, also now can be customized across the entire report or even turned off. Same with tooltips, shadow, and also now padding. So visual padding can be set for every visual on your report that doesn't have the default padding, and any new visual that you create will inherit all of these settings to maintain that consistent and uniform style. Also, page level is customizations, new page settings. So for new pages, the default size, but also you can have the background not only for one page at a time, but all pages in your report that have a default background applied. This also includes the filter pane. So now the filter pane, I can come and format not page by page, but across my entire report in this format pane to customize your current theme. When I'm done, I can give it a name and even export this to use in other reports or even upload as an organizational theme for everybody to use. By popular request, we have now added conditional formatting to lines and legends in Power BI visuals. With conditional formatting, you can set up a rule and have that flow through no matter how the data changes. So here I'm setting up conditional formatting on my lines, and I've associated it to the latest year coming on this visual to be the dark blue, and then the years behind fading into gray. So let me go back a few years and see if I had this set up originally. As new years came in, they would take that new color, the latest year always showing that dark blue, and the previous years fading into different gradients of gray, giving me full control, and then I can set it and don't have to worry about it as the next year rolls in. This conditional formatting also comes in on the series labels if I have them turned on, because by default we match that line color. So let's look at another example. Perhaps I have a color I want for all of my segments in my charts. I've created a measure here in the semantic model to specify if it is that particular segment and what color it's supposed to take, and having a fallback color available. So once I have this measure created, now I can actually apply it to my legends in all these charts. So here again, we have a line chart. In the color section, I have a conditional formatting option, and I can use that field value to specify that measure that I created that's going to give me the color. And just like that, all of my lines are now colored the way I want them to. And again, those series labels bringing in those colors as well. Now let's look at a column chart. Here I also now have, when I have a legend applied, the ability to set the conditional formatting. So I can do the exact same trick here and apply that to my columns. And finally, even donut and pie charts also have this ability now. I can come in and set their conditional formatting to the exact same rule. So if I ever want to change this in the future, I just have to change that measure in one place, and all of these visuals will inherit the correct color that I want to have applied. So now we can see across all those charts, I have the color that I'm looking for each of the segments. We've made some improvements to how you can manage many pages in a Power BI report. Here, I've duplicated my page and it's gone to the end of the tabs, and I can arrow back to see all the way to the front and arrow to the right to see all the way to the end. And if I want to move this tab, this page to an earlier position, I can continue to drag past the edge of the screen and have it continue to scroll until I find the place that I want to put it. So this is in addition to kind of other stuff we've had in products, such as the right click on the arrows to see a kind of vertical list of these pages.
If you have any questions about any of the features or items that I've talked about here, leave them in the comments below. For the full list of updates, check out that QR code on the screen so you can head right over to the July 2026 Power BI updates blog and get all those links to the documentation. You can see it on the screen now. To stay current with Microsoft Fabric and Power BI, be sure to follow the latest updates and community resources. You can head over to the Fabric community site for more information. As always, thank you so much for watching. Keep being awesome, and we'll see you in the next video.